Come on in, guys. Welcome to Idled Out, where we talk all things Survivor. My name is Luke, and today we're talking about Survivor's most dysfunctional tribes. On Survivor, your tribe is your family. In fact, many survivors have talked about how shocked they were at how close they grew to these people that they honestly barely even know. But like plenty of families out there, some tribes are just plain dysfunctional. Interpersonal conflicts, poor communication, and unpredictability abound on plenty of tribes. And that's no surprise, given that Survivor is a game that both forces close bonds to be created quickly, while also fostering an environment where keeping secrets and backstabbing are necessary to personal success. While every tribe in history has some level of dysfunction, 5 strike me as the absolute most dysfunctional ever. The 5th most dysfunctional tribe is the Luzon tribe in Survivor Cagayan. This is the Brains tribe in the Brains, Brawn, and Beauty tribe division. And losing is what they did, botching 3 of the first 4 immunity challenges, including one that the Brawn tribe was literally trying to throw. And all that failure stemmed directly from their fundamental incompatibility as people. David disliked Garrett, Garrett disliked David, Tasha disliked Garrett, Cass disliked Spencer, and everyone disliked Jatia. Most emblematic of their abject failure to get along is that before their second tribal council, Garrett tried to shut down all strategy talk, but Boston Rob he ain't. Jatia got frustrated with Garrett's "everyone shut up and vote Jatia" strategy, so when people were away, she just threw the tribe's rice into the fire.
That's why they had people guarding you. I was like the mental patient, and then you left the mental patient alone, and I went crazy.
The crazy thing is, this tribe, defying all logic and reason, then voted out their strongest guy instead of the person who literally destroyed their food supply. Jatia was an obvious boot the next time they went to tribal, and then this sad tribe of 3 was swapped to brawnier, more beautiful pastures the next day. Of course, the 3 who survived the pre-swap wood chipper all made the final 6 and went on to become minor Survivor legends in their own right. So hey, not all bad. The 4th most dysfunctional tribe in Survivor history is Manono in Survivor One World. This season was divided by gender, and this is the original tribe of men. I need to only say one thing. This is the only tribe in Survivor history to volunteer to go to tribal council by unanimous consent. Let me be clear, everyone, including the person eventually voted out, volunteered to go to tribal council after winning immunity. And all dysfunctional roads lead right back to Colton. Colton was the main source of drama on this tribe, a petty Joffrey-esque tyrant who threw a fit anytime someone didn't act exactly as he wanted them to. But he was also the strategic head of the tribe, and a lot of the guys were counting on Colton to guide their votes heading into the merge. Due to Colton's scorched earth style of leadership, he caused schisms the size of the Grand Canyon in this tribe, which of course were successfully exploited by Kim Spradlin at the merge. But the worst part of all, as mentioned earlier, was that the entire tribe unanimously volunteered to go to tribal council after winning immunity, which of course was an idea that Colton browbeat them into. This might have been a good time to just cut their losses and vote out Colton, who was causing all the division within the tribe, but instead they voted out Bill, who Colton had a racially charged temper tantrum about. Big ol' yikes. The 3rd most dysfunctional tribe ever is Fong from Survivor Gabon. Dysfunction and Survivor Gabon, name a more iconic duo. This tribe is one of the losingest in Survivor history, and it's easy to see why. In Gabon, the tribes were self-selected by the players, and for some reason the players on Fong kept picking the older, less fit people first, as Coda snatched up all the young, athletic people. That strategy did not pay off, as Fong went on a losing streak rarely seen on Survivor, and their chronic failure to win literally anything boiled over into camp life. They elected GC as their leader, a dubious choice as he is probably the person least fit for leadership in this entire group, but he then resigned his leadership role like a day later after numerous petty arguments with Randy and Jillian. On top of that, the post-swap Fong was just as much of a hot mess, as they gained Sugar, Kelly, and Ace, which have to be like the top draws from Coda if you're putting together a train wreck tribe. Fong continued to completely botch almost every challenge, and seemingly every conversation at camp was an argument over absolutely nothing. But I guess that's just kind of par for the course for Survivor Gabon. The 2nd most dysfunctional tribe is Oolong from Survivor Palau. This tribe was so pathetic that literally only one member, Stephanie, made the merge portion of the game, and they just suffered from a profound lack of leadership. The first person they voted out was Jolanda, who was the de facto leader of their tribe and probably one of their best athletes. Then, a few episodes later, they voted out the next de facto leader of their tribe and strongest man, fan favorite Jeff Wilson, at his request as he had rolled his ankle. There was really no coming back from those losses, as the tribe members remained scattered throughout the rest of the game, unable to get it together in challenges or to get their personalities to mesh at camp, leading to them losing every single pre-merge immunity challenge.
They worked hard on it. Guess they worked harder. Or I'm sure they worked smarter, knowing them.
As the numbers dwindled, the plotting ramped up, with Stephanie forced to betray Angie and Bobby John forced to betray Ibrahim. Eventually, only Stephanie remained, and she just got a note that said her lame tribe had been completely conquered, and she was joining Karor. Then she was voted out shortly thereafter. The most dysfunctional tribe in Survivor history is post-swap Kasaya in Survivor Panama. This is a tribe legendary for their inability to get along, both because they are literally the most dysfunctional group of people ever put together on Survivor, and because, with all the odds against them, they managed to stick together and be the controlling alliance through the entire post-merge game. Shane was suffering nicotine withdrawals, threatened to quit multiple times, and started thinking this rock was his BlackBerry. Bruce and Bobby got wine drunk in the outhouse overnight, Danielle was constantly frustrated by everyone, and Courtney was a fire-dancing free spirit who got on everyone's nerves to the point of death threats.
I will. I'll drive up and I'll kill you in your little apartment, and I'll drive over to my club, and that'll be it.
That was really nice. I don't have a shitty apartment.
Well, obviously, dude. I've never been in your apartment. I don't know if it's or not. It was an adjective.
And through it all, normal person Sari and almost normal person Aris had no choice but to keep them all together like some sort of Survivor versions of Michael Bluth. It all makes for a wonderfully entertaining insanity cocktail that lasted the entire season as they dominated the post-merge game, with 6 of the final 7 coming from this tribe. Kasaya's hilarious disdain for each other and their longevity due to their surprisingly dominant gameplay earns them the top spot. Got nothing else for you. To keep my channel functioning, like and subscribe and I'll get you more Survivor content just like this. Until next time, don't get idled out.